be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A play fake now hurts to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs from 37.
Yard line.
Hurts on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Fred running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road, how they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Set for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, here's Smith. Gets everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Genty again. He does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
A loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch, no touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
63. Good, set. Hey! No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. This one snapped by Dallas Goedert. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Good. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Good, set. 180. Tiger Hornet. You on left. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
No touch. 180. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Great. Set.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to have this down to the 7. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, 70. Great. Set.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
No touch.
It's a design look for Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And go play fake here with Smith. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Right.
They'll toss it. Genty. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Smith in the pistol. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now Smith. And He's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Push up.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. He gained 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down.
Hey, we go. Good shot.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, we go, salute.
Genty from the gun. Gets to space right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is heading up for first and goal.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands.
The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Play action. Hurts has it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to pull it up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
On first down, here's Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Has good room at the 35. Inside the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, Smith to throw. It's Genty underneath. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Again, it's Smith to the air. Forced out to his right. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've got a man in motion. On third and goal, Smith. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. No luck on the look to his back. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Carlson's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He worked so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
And they're on 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Go Silver, ready? Wait up. Silver, start.
One final shot before the half. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Here's the ball, hut.
From the gun, Smith. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And the Eagles get to it. He's got room to roam. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
You got it, touchdown, Philadelphia! a lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Complex game left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dump off to his fullback. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blitz coming for Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Smith on first down. Ryan by his back here. It's Jensen. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. And again, it's Smith. It's his running back. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That blitz right there, Kate, was a win-win defensively. Got a lot more bodies around the line of scrimmage in case that offense ran it. Well, they put it in the air, and that quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball other than in his own arms.
Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Eagles first down.
The red zone on 1st. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Raiders, they're going to have it. and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, it's a clip. Here we go.
Throwing again here from the end zone. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. From his end zone, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's six the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we go, Salon. Hey, all right. We got to shot.
Shotgun snap to Smith. It's on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, 6. Going silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Great. Right anyway, huh? Round left, Yanni. Hey, 73. Delta.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Running from the pistol here with Cincy. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Smith. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Smith to the air now. Complete to Bowers outright. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Taking a shot deep here. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Breaks free in the center of the field. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Raiders 20. James Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st down, here's Smith. He's loaded another one up. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Smith will try again on 2nd. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. but there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Here we go.
Giving this to Genty. He dodged the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. This is Genty. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here. Now Smith escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. It would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 43. Barkley on a shotgun handoff. game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.